Hey, my friend, welcome to Canada in winter. It's very beautiful and not that cold if you have the right gear on, so I actually really enjoy the winter. I'm making this video today because something is weighing very heavily on my heart, and I don't know how to communicate it. It's something that I think is really important, and it also makes me really sad. I'm not being a drama queen, by the way. I'm being honest. Okay. Today I was sitting on my couch at home, and I was watching a live stream of my favorite Magic the Gathering player. So I'm really into this trading card game called Magic the Gathering. And every day for 10 or 20 minutes, I watch my favorite streamer play the game. And he's awesome because he builds the best decks. He's always got new, fresh, interesting ideas. And it's just something I've been into since I was a young boy. So I'm watching my favorite streamer. And he mentioned that he was drinking kombucha. He said, yeah, I'm drinking kombucha today, guys, because it's good for my gut. And I've been struggling from indigestion. Been suffering. Can't digest my food properly. It hurts. So I'm drinking kombucha because it's good for my gut. Now, it seems that God or the Lord or whatever is running this whole reality thing will not allow me to go one single day without coming into contact with sick human beings whose bodies are in pain, who suffer from pain in their body that doesn't need to be there. And in order for these beautiful human beings to try to make their body healthy, they try all sorts of things. The problem is many of the things that are marketed to people about how to be healthy are flat out incorrect. And in fact, for example, so with the kombucha example, I learned by devoting my life to studying the medical medium information for the last 6 months to a year. I learned that fermented foods like kombucha, like sauerkraut, like kimchi, even like pickled foods like pickles and this kind of stuff, these are not good for your body. And they actually don't help your gut bacteria at all. Any kind of probiotics that's in these foods, they die in your mouth. They don't ever reach your gut. And the fermented quality, there's a little bit of alcohol in there, and there's vinegar as well. It dehydrates your body. It creates an acidic environment in your body, which actually causes bad bacteria to thrive, not good bacteria. And it actually will inhibit your healing. So if you're attempting to heal any kind of chronic illness of any kind, literally, like eczema, nerve issues, skin problems, like I mentioned, indigestion, ADHD, hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, heart palpitations. Literally, the human vessel can experience all sorts of sicknesses and diseases. And the information that's out there about how to heal it is wrong. The majority of the info, 98% of it, is just flat out incorrect. And there is some good info out there, especially information that is telling you to eat more fruits and vegetables, that kind of information, to have more literally fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet, to make most of your diet that information is going to help you. But there's a lot of crap that is masquerading as being scientific that's not scientific at all. It's theory, speculation. And even when people say that they get healing results from, let's say, eating only steak all day, the carnivore diet. I made a whole video about it already, so I'm not going to go into it here, but you can't heal inside your body. You can't like cleanse your liver of viruses and toxins and metals by eating only steak. So you can't heal the root problem of your illness by eating only carnivore. So why am I sad, guys? Why am I sad? Because put yourself into my shoes for a second. I know it sounds like I'm being a drama queen, but I'm really not. Imagine that you have come across the actual way to make every single human being on planet Earth never suffer from any health problem, ever. Now, of course, like, you know, if you fucking cut off your arm, you're going to suffer from a health problem, or if you fall and break your leg, you're going to suffer from a health problem. I'm talking about the internal problems, the mysterious illnesses, the mystery illnesses that come like, oh, my stomach hurts and it's in serious pain like all the time. Or my skin is discoloring, or I'm aging rapidly, or I'm inflamed, or I'm gaining all this weight for no reason, or my teeth are rotting. Humans don't have to be sick, but the problem is that hundreds of millions of them are sick right now on Earth. And the main problem is an information problem. It's an informational problem. The information that the people need to be healthy is not reaching them. And in fact, the wrong information is reaching them instead. What we're in right now in our society is a psychological, informational war. There's a big war. And Vadim Zealand in Reality Transurfing calls it the war of the pendulums, where these forces, collective forces, businesses, corporation, and even ideologies, an ideology like the vegan ideology or the carnivore ideology or the paleo ideology or whatever ideology, these form pendulums, which are like collective thought forms that literally fight with each other. So we're in an information war where all different health and diet philosophers and ideologues are just flinging shit at each other. But the problem is people are sick, and also the problem that I've been talking about is that for some reason no one wants to actually read the medical medium information seriously and fully and properly, so that they actually have some good quality info to compare their info against. So now, you might say, Adam, but aren't you being ideological? Aren't you part of the medical medium pendulum? And listen, I understand how it seems that way, but if you know me personally and you've been following me for over 5 years, you know that my default operating system is to be insatiably curious and to question everything. I don't blindly believe shit for no reason. I am constantly debating in my own mind, trying to poke holes in my own beliefs, questioning my own beliefs. I've changed diets literally 20 times. I've done paleo, and I read paleo books. I believed in paleo. Then I tried vegan. I believed in that. And then I did keto, and then I believed in that. And then I did carnivore, and then I believed in that. I've been doing this for years. I don't care about being right or about the specific ideology. The point is, I want the truth. I want to actually find which information is the most effective for making me healthy. And how can I understand how the human body and the diet actually works? Now, I didn't intend to find this information. It was an accident, actually. A couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago, I had like an awakening where, not like a spiritual awakening, it was just like a diet awakening, you could say, where I just kind of fully saw the whole picture of like, oh my God, we already have the proper diet advice. It's already been given to us via the spirit of compassion that is literally channeling through Anthony William and is healing millions of people all around the world, bringing them back from the brink of severe chronic illnesses like thyroid problems, where they can't even get out of bed, or they're always cold, they are chronically overweight and all these kinds of things. To understand the deep mechanics of diet, to understand why is something like the medical medium information better quality than the carnivore information. Like, why? Because here's the thing, is that everyone is claiming to be, healing humans, right? Carnivore people say, oh, I switched to carnivore from my McDonald's diet, and I get lost weight and I feel healthy and strong all the time and stuff. But what they don't understand is that since they're only eating fat and they're not eating any sugar at all, they don't understand that their body for the next 6 months is going to be running purely on adrenaline, which is why you feel so awake and so clear and so like, wow. Because since you have no sugar in your body at all, your body runs on sugar, your brain, your liver, your muscles, they all run on sugar. If you don't have sugar in your body literally moves into a survival state, like a fight or flight state, where you run primarily on adrenaline, okay? And this feels like you just got out of the cold shower, right? If you take a cold shower and you get out, you're on adrenaline, you feel pumped, you feel awake, you feel clear. This is the ketosis clarity that I've experienced, that people talk about, where you oh wow, ketosis, I'm hitting ketosis. I'm so clear. Actually, you're not hitting ketosis. Your body's literally in a fight or flight state that's running purely on adrenaline, which is extremely toxic for your system. And the problem with that is that your adrenals can only produce so much adrenaline. Eventually they run dry, especially if you don't recharge them with the right mineral salts, many of which can only be gotten from herbs like celery or parsley or cilantro, or leafy greens like spinach and lettuce and this kind of stuff. That there's mineral salts in there that are vital for your adrenals to refuel themselves. Also, rest is important. Also, not running on adrenals all day. You're supposed to run on sugar. You're not supposed to run on adrenaline. Okay? People think they're running on ketones. You're not running on ketones, especially if you're eating any sugar at all. The whole ketones thing, I gotta make another video about, because it's fucking made up garbage bullshit information that literally doesn't work. If you actually read medical medium information, I have an article, I'll put it in the description. Read what medical medium says about ketosis and ketones and the keto diet. Learn about that. Actually learn about it. And then you have to look from the medical medium lens at the rest of the diet space and realize, oh, what the fuck? Like, this is retarded. Like, this is so obviously incorrect compared to what medical medium is saying. So that's what I'm saying. So many people have arguments. Everyone's arguing like, oh, Adam, you didn't consider this about the carnivore diet, or this about the vegan diet, or this about, Adam, you don't think about this about conventional medicine or conventional science. But everyone who's arguing with me never actually studied or read the medical medium information. So what position are you arguing from? We're talking about an important subject. We're talking about literally healing humans so that their bodies and minds and souls are healthy, okay? Everyone's talking about cleaning the environment. We want to clean the oceans. We want to plant trees and, keep Mother Earth clean and this kind of stuff. Or we want to help raise consciousness and stuff. Okay, good idea. I love that. Let's fucking do it. I want the earth to be clean. I'm down. But wait a second. How are you going to clean the earth if your liver is dirty? There's literally chemicals and poisons and toxins and metals and plastics and perfumes and chemicals in your liver. So how are you going to clean the earth when your inside of your body and your brain is dirty? No, you're not going to clean your liver by eating only steak. There's a specific quality in the medical medium diet information, specifically lemon water, celery juice in the morning after you wake up, because your liver cleans at night. So when you wake up on an empty stomach, when you drink lemon water and then wait 15 minutes and then drink celery juice, it cleans it out. You can actually take care of your body and be clean. You can fuel yourself with herbal medicine that gives you energy, and to eat lots of fruits, that the sugar in the fruits heals you because it's mixed with vitamins and antioxidants and phytochemicals. It kills viruses in your body and in your blood. The fruit is good for you. That's why you have indigestion. That's why you have skin problems. That's why you're sick, because you're not understanding the medical medium information. And here, let's talk about this for a second. This is not a topic that you can afford to ignore, okay? Because you can't just, so your diet habits are a perfect way to evaluate your level of consciousness. So if you want to check, like, how's my personal development doing? Like, how developed am I as a human being? Am I emotionally and psychologically and intellectually mature? The first place you look, the place where nobody looks. It's like we live in a dream. No one wants to look at the fucking food they put into their goddamn mouth. It's like the last place you want to look. It's like the answer's right underneath your nose. What are you eating and why? Ask yourself. This is something I've been reading about. Vadim Zeland's book, Hacking the Technogenic System, which is only in Russian, so I had to translate it myself. Actually, no, I got some help with translating it, but he's talking about what are you eating and why? You ever think about that? And here's the problem, is that you convince yourself that the food you're eating is good for you, but the truth is that you don't even know. You don't even know if it's actually good for you or not. You don't know. You're just going on a hunch. Like, oh, nuts are good for me, right? They're nuts. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not saying nuts are bad for you, by the way. Nuts are fine. Actually, really good for you. Not that much. What I'm trying to say is that you don't even know, though. People are eating meat. Like, oh, meat. Oh, I need my protein and stuff. Are you sure? Did you question that assumption? Did you actually read the science that actually proves that you need that much protein? Because if you read the science, you would actually see it's literally inconclusive. Half the studies don't even prove that protein builds your muscle or any of this. Most of it is, and the studies that do prove it, a lot of them are funded by protein supplement companies and meat companies. So people are like, oh, Adam, the science is undeniable. I'm a nutritionist. I studied it for the last 4 years. Oh, really? Okay, but are you sure? Like, what if it's not? Because if it's not, the 50 grand that you invested into getting educated in your school, and your entire livelihood and your career is, up for question now. So are you even willing to question if what you learned in the mainstream conventional diet space is true? What if, so many people say, Adam, you're just one guy, right? Isn't there like millions of nutritionists? Like, why would I listen to you? Why wouldn't I just listen to like a certified nutritionist? There's millions of them. It's like one you and then millions of nutritionists. First of all, just because a lot of people believe something, that doesn't make it true. Okay, you can look at the US election, all right? Just because everyone agrees on something, that doesn't make it the right thing or the most correct thing. And I'm not saying nutritionists are bad people, and I'm not saying they're not trying to help humans. And I'm not even saying they're dumb, okay? I think nutritionists are smart, intelligent, good people with their hearts in the right place. The problem is that human beings in general haven't done the sort of niche personal development work that I've done, where I've actually deconstructed and contemplated the entire, like, the whole world. Like, I've actually questioned my beliefs and assumptions about life, and I don't have personal bias into like, I'm not making money based on my diet information, or I'm not like, when you go to school to become a nutritionist, it's literally in your best interest to just blindly believe everything the university tells you, because it's an indoctrination camp. Okay, you have to study this information. You have to believe 100% that it's true. You have to get tested on it, and you have to regurgitate the stuff that they taught you on the test. It's an indoctrination camp. You're not actually. What if you find something in the textbook that is wrong? What if you are reading your nutritionist textbook and you're actually going into the sources of why that science is even in there and who funded it and all of that, and you realize, oh wait, this isn't even true. What the fuck am I learning? This is not even real. If you read the medical medium information, all 7 books, 3,000 pages, and you studied it for a year and you did the diet on yourself, you would realize this whole nutritionist paradigm that I'm learning is literally garbage asshole, like from the trash can, compared to the medical medium information when it comes to healing people, when it comes to just maintaining my health, even when it just comes to knowing what nutrients that are actually in the foods, like the fruits and the veggies. Go read Medical Medium's book, Life-Changing Foods. And then you compare that to your nutritional information that you've gotten from school. And let me know. And that's the whole point I'm trying to make in this video, is that people want to argue about medical medium info. You know, oh, is it true, Adam? Are you sure? Well, you know what? From your perspective, you don't even know if it's true because you didn't even read it or look. That's what I'm trying to say. Adam, how do you know it's true? How do you know it's not true if you didn't even read the fucking book and do the diet? Like, what do you want me to say to you? You know what I mean? Like, holy God. I literally debate with people. They're like, oh, the medical medium information, it's just alternative mumbo-jumbo nonsense, and it's all completely made up. Oh, are you sure? You even read the book? You did. People say, oh, yeah, I tried the celery juice. Oh, really? You tried it for 2 weeks? 5 years ago, I tried it for 2 weeks too. I didn't get any results because you have to go into it. You have to do it for like 6 months to get results. Like, what do you think? It's just like a quick, easy, breeze over the information, check his website 3 times and then decide whether or not it's true. It's literally a mountain of information. There's 7 books. It's literally channeled from the spirit of compassion. It's difficult to even wrestle with a lot of these complex ideas and to make sense of it. So when you're arguing and saying, oh, medical medium is not true, you don't even know what medical medium is or what he says or what he believes or what he promotes or his protocols. You haven't even tried the protocols. So what are you even saying it's true or it's not true? The whole point of making this video is you don't know. You don't actually know. So like, wait a sec, go check it, and it's important. That's the whole issue. I'm giving you the answers in the back of the book. This is an important subject. This is the foundation of your whole personal development journey of everything. The foundation, the root, is your food. If you're eating pizzas, good luck getting enlightened. Good luck following your highest excitement. Good luck living in a higher vibrational state of being where you feel bliss and peace and joy and happiness and abundance and kindness and generosity. Good luck. If you have pizza in your stomach, that literally can't work. It's not compatible. If you have Oreos and chips, and even if you're eating relatively healthy, right? Still, if you're eating eggs, eating cheese, eating too much fat, too much meat, there's certain things that are in the medical medium information that's not an ideology. It's not a belief system. It's just how your body works. And you don't believe me? Okay, you got a lot of reading to do. Because how can we even have an intelligible discussion about the subject if you're not familiar with it? I actually would love to have people debate with me this subject from a level where they actually even understand it. That's the whole thing that I'm saying, is that you want to debate with me, okay, fine, but familiarize yourself with the subject. You don't think you even know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, read the book. Like, get cracking. All right, so to tie up the video, the reason why this is weighing heavy on my heart is because The medical medium info can heal. It does. It heals cancer. Oh, the second I say the cancer thing, people, they get mad at me. Adam, it can't heal cancer. Blah, blah. You know, we got teams of thousands of people studying it, top advanced scientists studying cancer, and they haven't cracked the code yet. So how will you think you cracked the code, you know, walking around a fucking snowy field in your house just by yourself, you know, doing nothing, meditating all day? You think you fucking cracked the code? Here's the thing though, is that cancer research, for some goddamn reason, just doesn't take this kind of alternative health, food-based medicine seriously. It has to do with our paradigm. You need to understand that the fucking mechanism of science is like an echo chamber where everyone just believes the same thing and everyone agrees with each other. You don't think science can ever be wrong? They're looking in the wrong direction. Okay? They're trying to like invent pills and stuff, and like they're trying to use technology, like advanced like radiation technologies and stuff to kill the cancer. Wait, why don't you just use the technology of like fucking drinking celery juice in the morning? Try it out. It's a good avenue for research and development. Test it out. Do a study on it. Fund the study. It's 10 million. Do you have that? Test it out. Maybe it works. Test it on yourself. Listen to Anthony's podcast on the subject. It's 2 hours long. Most science cancer researchers, I have clients who they're maybe too much info, but I know people that are literally doing cancer research. They don't even know how to make sense of the Medical Medium podcast on cancer, because they're like, wait a second, what? Like, what do you mean? It's a virus that's denaturing the human cells and causing them to turn cancerous and to reproduce in a malignant sort of fashion because they're toxic? Yeah, that's what it is. Are you like, did you check that? Go check. No one fucking checked. That's the problem. So again, everyone's disagreeing, but you need, if you want to understand diet, this is what you do. Okay, I'm going to give you the cheat code. Study medical medium information in depth for a year, okay? And then look out from that lens to check all the other lenses and see, oh, they have no fucking clue at all what is even written in those books, those medical media books. They have no familiarity with it. They haven't even looked or checked. What the fuck? Maybe if we knew a bit more about it, we would make more progress in our medicine and in our personal health and so forth. All right, guys, I'm not trying to beat this horse to death. You know, I'll be back tomorrow with another video, because you can't ignore diet. You're sick and your family is sick. And that's the problem at the end of the day, is that you have all these diseases and illnesses. You don't know why, but the problem is you think you know why. You've normalized it. You think you know why you have eczema, or why your mom is overweight, or why your friend maybe has cancer or something. You think you know. You think you know. I'm saying you don't know. And you can't ignore the diet thing. You want to like stuff mac and cheese in your mouth and fruit roll-ups and stuff. And, you know, eggs and bacon for breakfast, telling yourself you're healthy as you go to the gym and work out, you know, stuffing your protein shakes and stuff, thinking you're doing a good thing for yourself. You're not. And you want to ignore it, because you don't care about the truth at the end of the day. All you care about is thinking that you're smart, thinking that what you've been taught is true. What I'm telling you, there's literally a health solution on planet Earth that will serve as the foundation for your healing, for your nutrition, for being fueled with energy and vitamins and minerals and stuff. The info's already on Earth, and it's extremely much higher quality than all the other info. A lot of it is just reskinned diets that don't even work, like keto and stuff. So you might say, Adam, but why is your info better than all the other info? You know what? You check. You go be the judge of it. You go read the medical medium information and then tell me why it's better. I'm not going to tell you. You tell me why it's better after you read it all. All right. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's very important stuff. We're talking about healing your mind, body, and soul. You can't really develop yourself spiritually or personally if you don't do this. So good luck, and I hope you like this. Bye.